Whoa, weather outside is... Copyright. Yay, it's December, first of the month, festive times ahead, friends, family, fun, and everything in between. And I thought this month, why not have a word of the month? And my word of the month this month is HUGGLES, which is basically just a hug, but said in a weird way. And it's not sexual. But anyway, the reason why HUGGLES is my word of the month is because I've been taking some of my own advice on board about being burned out, and I've been trying to make more time to see family, friends, other musicians, and I think it's so important to see other people, broaden your horizons, and also show other people in your life how much you appreciate and care for them, because otherwise you kind of just by yourself. So, HUGGLES. Do you ever feel like sometimes your life is like The Sims, where you've got a social scale? And for me, the social scale, I'm quite happy being introverted and by myself for quite a long period of time. But if that social scale gets too dangerously in the red, I'm like, I need other people. So that's definitely what I've been doing this month, is trying to restore and replenish that social scale. And I've been doing lots of other things, which means more music. So I've got about 2 or 3 different songs on the go at the moment, working with different producers, all very, very exciting. Behind the scenes with working with different producers, I have to like coordinate different musicians and sometimes take the songs that I've written and rewrite parts of them, record bits. So there's a lot of different like coordination, including also making a little music video, which I did entirely in this flat. And I used some of the new lighting I've got recently, and we used some face paints, and it was all very fun. I think it looks pretty professional, and I'm hoping next year that'll be out for you guys to see. Well, it should definitely be out by next year, but I'm excited for you guys to see it. And I can't wait to share some new music with you. There's just so much stuff that has to happen behind the scenes. I wish I could just send it all out now in its kind of unfinished state. But then you'd probably be like, that's not good. So, gonna keep going until it's finished. And I've also been on something called Firework, which is a social video platform, very similar to TikTok, but I've been super excited about that because they reached out to me and invited me to be a creator on their platform. But basically the app's kind of, as I said, like TikTok, very short form videos, and they have some other cool features. Ooh, look, it's revealing. Ooh. But I also have a community on there, so if you kind of like this style of video that I'm doing at the moment, where it's just like an update of what I've been up to, then definitely join my community on that, and you'll be able to send me messages for maybe like cover suggestions or kind of just like, who are you? So I'll leave a link down in the description below for you guys to join that. And being in London, there's a place called the West End where there's lots of theatre shows and musicals. So I often go see musicals there. And one of the most recent ones I saw was something called Jamie. Basically, it's about a teenage drag queen, which is something I've never seen done as a musical before. I've recently been watching some more things like that, like RuPaul's Drag Race, and I think it's quite inspiring seeing like these drag queens being very open and being themselves, and kind of deflecting lots of judgment they have towards them. So I can definitely recommend that musical. And one other thing I was doing was going to do like a treasure hunt around London, which is something where you follow clues on your phone and you go from one place and then it takes you to another place and then it takes you to another place, and usually about like 15 to 20 clues. Unfortunately, I had to cut it short because there was an incident at London Bridge, if you haven't heard already. My thoughts with the people who got attacked. Obviously these things, particularly in a big city, can happen, and I think the most important thing is to not give in to fear, but I always try to live my life to the fullest and enjoy it. And obviously I had to get out of there when I realized that there was something happening, but don't give in to fear. So I'd love it if you could let me know if you like this style of format, where I'm maybe just giving a bit more of kind of an update of what I've been doing recently. And you can do that by giving it a like, a little cheeky subscribe, and potentially a comment for a topic you'd like me to talk about next week, or some other feedback. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye!